So you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas and you're considering one of these great half-acre properties we have here in town with no homeowners association because they allow so much flexibility. You can turn them into resort-style properties. You can use them for certain businesses. You can park work trucks, RVs, all kinds of things on them. And you've probably heard of Section 10 because they are in the news all the time. People talk about that area and it's very popular, and guess what? It's rising in price. So we're in a different neighborhood that has the same zoning as Section 10. We've got the half acres, residential estate zoning in unincorporated Clark County. And the name of this neighborhood is Curtis Park Manor. And what's so cool about this neighborhood is that it's much more affordable than Section 10. Section 10 is all over the place in the news, and guess what? The homes in this neighborhood are more affordable. And if you stick with me to the end, we're gonna tour one of these babies that has been remodeled and turned into an absolute showplace. And we're going all in on this incredible neighborhood, Curtis Park Manor, right now. So as I mentioned, we're here in Curtis Park Manor today, which features a blend of mid-century charm blended with even a little bit of contemporary luxury mixed in. Most of the homes here in Curtis Park Manor were built in the 60s and 70s, and there's even a new one that was built just in 2024. I saw one that was built in 2020 that's actually under contract right now. But most of these homes have been built in the 60s and 70s. And it's a fantastic neighborhood. I've heard a lot of realtors call it a sleeper neighborhood because a lot of people really don't know about it. And that's kind of why I'm here today doing a video on this neighborhood, so everybody can get a good idea of what Curtis Park Manor is all about. It's got a great location. It's close in. I'm getting ready to jump on the map and give you an idea of how close in it is. But we're just off of Lake Mead, between Lake Mead and Smoke Ranch, and we're bordered by Michael Way and Decatur. So it's this tiny little square, this section of about 278 homes here that are on these half-acre properties. And it's zoned with this residential rural estate type of zoning that we see in Section 10, we see it in Lone Mountain, we see it over by the South Point and in other little pockets around town. And this is just one of the little sleeper pockets that's available that most people don't know about. So anyway, that's why we're here today, and I'm really excited. We've got some great things in store for you. We're going to look at a couple of homes that are on the market. We're going to actually take a tour of a really beautiful home where all the work's been done and it's already been remodeled, and I think you're going to enjoy that, so stick with me. And if you want to know everything there is to know about Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Valley from tip to tip, and everything between, then come join me on these Las Vegas neighborhood deep dives. We're covering a lot of ground, we're having fun, and we're learning things. So hit subscribe, tap the bell, and never miss a show. We've got new shows every week. Anyway, we're here in Curtis Park Manor, and it's just a great little neighborhood. One of the things I love about this, it's got that rural feel. We're close into town, and as you can see here behind me, the shoulders of the road are gravel. And a great place if you have a party, if you have friends come over, they can just pull right up on the shoulders of these roads and just park right on this little gravel area. I've seen trucks parking out here. I've seen people park their boats out here. I've seen work trucks. I've seen people park food trucks. It's a great neighborhood for people that like to work. In fact, there's a RV parked right over there. Right over here, I can see some work trucks over my shoulders. This is just a great neighborhood all the way around. Some people have put these electronic gates in front of their homes. Some people's homes are more open, but everything I see in this neighborhood looks quite fantastic. By the way, my name's Micah Bleacher, and I love living in Las Vegas. I think you're gonna love living here too. And if you're thinking about moving here, you should know my team, we put our whole hearts into helping people make that move. Now, I've lived here for more than 20 years, but before that time I've moved cross country many times, and believe me, I understand the pain points of a cross country move, and my team is here to help you smooth out everything and make that move to Las Vegas as smooth and pain-free as possible. So whether you're thinking about moving in 1 month or 1 year, it doesn't matter. Now is always the best time to reach out and give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, schedule a Zoom with us so we can get to know each other. I'd love to get to know you, and let's get the process started. No better time than now. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I love hearing from my YouTube friends. Friends, I promised you we were going to go inside and tour one of these incredible properties that's been completely remodeled. It's an absolute gem. And usually I'm touring one of the properties that is a listing of my colleagues or a friend of mine, but in this case, it's my listing. So welcome to my listing. This is 5248 Eugene Avenue, and it's incredible. I love the curb appeal right away. We've got this ranch style white fence out front. You've got, of course, this gravel shoulder, which I absolutely love for parking. Incredibly large driveway for parking, and as you can see, that used to be the garage right there, and that has been converted to living area on the inside that we'll see. And then over on the right of the house is a huge storage shed that's been painted to match the house. Let's go take a look at this incredible property. There's a large RV gate over on the left side of the property over here that has a driveway that goes all the way to the back of the house. One of the things I wanted to show you here is that even in the front, we've got an RV charge. So it's pretty cool, and there are more charge ports out in the back and even more in the garage. So let's go take a look. Look at this curb appeal out here. Incredible desert landscaping, and everything is so lovely. It's in the middle of the July, and look how beautiful it is. We've got natural grass right here, and look, they've even installed a riser on the septic, so when it comes time to inspect or pump it out, there's no excavating. Everything is just right on the surface and easy access. Come on, let's take a peek and let's go inside this amazing house. Come on in with me. Okay, we're inside now, friends, and I'm just going to briefly run down how this house sets up a little bit. You've got 3 large bedrooms on the west side of the house. The primary bedroom is on the northwest side of the house, so it's a little cooler, and it's very large. It has 2 walk-in closets that have build-outs in them. It's absolutely beautiful. And so, and there's another room right here with a bathroom area, and honestly, the seller, if they didn't have to move for family reasons, they were going to put a secret shelf right here and turn this into a suite and open up that little back area to the patio. So that's what you could do with this area. And I love that all the bedrooms are on this side of the house, and all of the living area is on this side of the house for privacy and peaceful living, you know, in the bedroom. I just love that, how it's separated. Sometimes these open floor plans are too open, and the sleeping spaces are right on top of the living space. Not in this house. Anyway, let's take a walk. First thing you notice, everything is bright, light, very open, spacious. The floor is this beautiful tile, this wood grain tile that's very light. And as we walk into this area, it is just wide open all the way around. So right away you'll notice this beautiful French country kitchen, right? The cabinets are French country. Usually what we see when there's remodels, all these ultra contemporary white on white so often, and people are kind of not liking that as much as they used to. People come into this French country kitchen, they see these colors, they see these tones, they see the hammered copper sink that matches the hammered copper hood, and it kind of takes their breath away. I love showing this house, and I don't think it's going to last very long. Now, the countertop material, the material on the fireplace around, by the way, that's a wood burning fireplace. You can't get that anymore. You're not allowed to have those anymore. This one's grandfathered. But the countertop material here is quartzite, and that is the natural stone that quartz tries to imitate. This is the actual stone. It's very expensive and very high quality. This kitchen is amazing. We've got 2 refrigerators, 2 stoves, 2 dishwashers. It is set up for cooking, entertaining. There's a great skylight right over my head right here. That's the one failing of some of these older homes, is that they can be a little dark. So when they're remodeled, people put skylights in them, and it really lightens things up in a beautiful way. This is the garage area that was transformed into a beautiful living space. You've got the laundry room right back over here, and I just love this house. All of the lights have been replaced by these LED cans, and you've got this great huge pantry over there for food storage, cabinets all over the space. I love the glass cabinets right here at the end of the island, because you can put all your fancy crystal in there and show it off. It's a super, I just love this kitchen, and it looks out over the resort style backyard, which we're getting ready to go in. We're going to check out the outbuildings and see what's going on in this incredible backyard. Okay, now we're in the backyard, and as you can see, as we look around, it's actually quite incredible back here, and you can see that it's very private. The walls are tall, and they're painted both that cream color and white to match the house trim, and it's just as beautiful in the backyard as it is inside the house. You've got 3 fans here that light up, and right behind me here is a 400 amp power source. Most houses don't have this, but this has RV charger ports all around the property, so they need a 400 amp power source. And in that outbuilding right there, there's a 200 amp sub panel. So I'm not an electrician, but if you guys need power, this house has it. And so let's get started and take a peek at this incredible backyard. Yes, of course, what we have here is a real lawn that looks right into this pergola here. Now, this pergola has a drop-down movie screen, and it's automatic with a remote control, so you can actually have movie night here out on the lawn, put some lawn chairs and walk on this great natural grass with bare feet, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I mentioned that this is a pergola, and if you look underneath of it, the finish on this is incredible. So they've even finished the soffit and the area on the underside of the pergola. There's remote control fans here, and what you see right here are stubs for electricity, water, and drain. So you have everything you need to install an outdoor kitchen here. All you need are the appliances. So let's go keep on our tour here. Let's take a peek. We've got these great outbuildings here. That's the casita right over my left shoulder here. Now this building here, yes, there's another building. That is a huge garage and workshop on one end, and another really interesting room that we call the gallery on this end. It's absolutely beautiful, totally finished, and an incredible outdoor spots, less than a year old, very clean, shiny. Everything is beautiful. A natural wood burning fire pit right here, raised beds all around. So this is an incredible resort style backyard. Let's go take a look at this gallery real quick. I love this little room right here. Has the same exact tile that is on the inside of the house that matches, and you've got this little room here, all this incredible LED lighting all over the place with shelves on the top. I mean, it's your imagination as to what you can do with this room. Love this little planter right here. Now we're going to take a walk, and we're going to take a look at this incredible garage space. And by incredible garage space, what do you think of this? I mean, this is an amazing garage, workshop. It's huge. You've got an industrial roll-up door. A giant RV type van could fit in here. And then you've got another industrial roll-up door that protects this giant storage area with shelves, and it's got all kind of leftover materials from the remodel. You've got this great workbench here. That's the little blower I use to keep the house clean between showings, and I love the epoxy finish on this floor. I love that all these French doors exist, but again, the can lighting in here is just beautiful. This is probably one of the nicest workshops I've ever seen. And we're not done yet. Oh, by the way, we've got these great plugs here and a great plug there. Those are RV charge ports, by the way, and there's more. So this is the really long driveway that comes in all the way from the street, and as you can see, it comes right around here. You could put in a Sprinter van, some sort of Mercedes RV, one of those kind of vans, and you've got more charge ports here, another charge port, 50 amp, a 30 amp port, and right over here is a clean out drain that goes right into the septic. So if you have an RV, you can clean it out right here. It's pretty amazing. Look how incredible this yard is. Garden area right here. We haven't even gone into the casita yet, but look how incredible this is. This is one amazing property. Now, if everything you've seen so far isn't enough, just check out this amazing casita. It's over 300 square feet. It's got this incredible patio with the pergola, with the finished underside of the roof and the fan out there, so you actually have this beautiful little living space. And in this part of the casita, you've got a bathroom, shower, and a closet with build outs. This is beautiful. What a little great space for a family member, for guests. It's just your imagination as to what you can do with this amazing casita.
Well, friends, just real quick, I just wanted to show you where Curtis Park Manor is located on the map, where it is in Las Vegas in relationship to everything else. It's amazingly centrally located. It's kind of in the northwest, if you can see it right here. This is where we're at 5248 Eugene, my listing. And as you can see, if I dial in, there's this little square area right here. And I'm just going to highlight it real quick with a square. It's just a tiny little square. It's about 278 homes, just a small area of these half-acre properties. And it's in a great location. Look, it's just a few blocks from 95, close to Rancho. You can get to the downtown area, downtown Las Vegas, in about 12 minutes, 17 minutes to the downtown Summerlin area, maybe 10 or so minutes to the Strat. It's close to everything. And you can see Lone Mountain sitting out here. Well, Curtis Park Manor is in the Lone Mountain planning area. So if you're living in Curtis Park Manor, you're considered to be living in the Lone Mountain area. Now we're going back to the street.
Well, friends, here's an example of what I was telling you about this cool neighborhood. It's an equestrian neighborhood, and right here, right on the corner, is a hot walker. They can attach a horse to that, and that horse can walk around in a circle and get exercise. And so this is an equestrian neighborhood. There's some horses back over there in a stable, and there are times when I see horses walking around this neighborhood for exercise. So they've got a hot walker here, but these soft shoulders on these roads make it great for walking horses. I'm just quite sure their hooves will be very happy about it here. So as you can see, there's all kinds of equestrian little stable areas here, and right over here some extra RVs and some work trucks and some trailers. So it's a very utilitarian neighborhood, and a great place close into town if you like to live with horses. And this is a neat property for that.
Well, Las Vegas has always been known for its vibrant food scene and entertainment, but we've also seen an incredible rise in popularity of the food truck. These mobile eateries have become staples all around Las Vegas, in events everywhere. Locals seem to love them. We see them all over town at fairs, street fairs, farmers markets. I've even seen them at private golf events where they come out and the food trucks are the main source of food, and people just seem to love them. They're great. You can go online and you can see all kinds of websites that tell you how to get a food truck, all the rules, all the laws, everything. They tell you everything you need to know about having a food truck, except one thing: where are you going to park it at night? And for that, you need a neighborhood with no homeowners association and a lot of space, and Curtis Park Manor is the perfect place to park a food truck.
Well, here's an interesting home. It's only about 2,300 square feet. It's got 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, so it's got a lot going on inside. It's under contract already, but just to give you an idea of what's available here in Curtis Park Manor. This one is also one of the newer homes here in this neighborhood. It was built in the year 2000, so it's 24 years old, still probably needs a full remodel on the inside. We'll jump on my website and take a look at some of the interior pictures, but this is, they were asking $830,000 for this, so over 300 square foot. I don't know what they've agreed to in escrow, but we will find out soon enough what this baby ends up closing for. Anyway, this is another great example of the kind of properties that you can get here at Curtis Park Manor. Again, they're half-acre properties, zoned for equestrian, and you cannot subdivide these half acres, so it's always going to be this little area, this pocket of low density right here in the middle of town. So anyway, these are some great homes here in Curtis Park Manor, and I think you are going to like checking homes out here if you have the need for the kind of properties that are available here in Curtis Park Manor. Well, friends, I'm standing out here in front of the most expensive home that's currently for sale here in Curtis Park Manor, and this one is actually a brand new home. It was just built this year, 2024, so they must have had, they must have had a bare lot to start on. And so this one has over 4,200 square feet. It's just under 1.4 million, so that's about $324 a square foot. The finishes inside, we'll jump on my website and look at some of the finishes. They're beautiful, and there's a pool in the backyard, but I'm not seeing any landscaping anywhere, so that looks like it's still going to have to be something that's done. It's 2-story, where most of the homes in this neighborhood are 1-story. There are a few 2 stories, but these days people seem to really like the 1-story properties. Anyway, I wish these guys the best of luck. It looks beautiful inside. It's challenging with no landscaping in the backyard, but it's still a beautiful home, and I wish them the best of luck on it. It's a great little neighborhood. I love Curtis Park Manor, and this is the newest home in Curtis Park Manor. Well, friends, thank you so much for watching. I sure appreciate you being here with me today. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the cool neighborhoods here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are covering a lot of ground. We're having fun and we're learning things, so hit subscribe, tap the bell, and never miss a show. We got new shows every week, and whether you're moving in 1 month, 1 year, it doesn't matter. Now's the best time to get started. Shoot us a text, send us an email, give us a call, schedule a Zoom with us. We'll get the process started and start helping you with that painless, easy move here to the great city of Las Vegas, Nevada. Look at these half-acre properties. I'll see you on the next video, friends. Love you. Peace out.